Hi there guys, this is Sean1604 coming at you with a video cast for Football Manager 2012. This will be my first one. I'm going to start trying to do a series of this. I have loads of different types of videos on my channel, which you can always check out. I'm going to try and start using YouTube a bit more. I have had questions about other things in the past which I've not got around to answering, so if I do get any questions I will try my best to keep up this time and answer questions and comment back to people and stuff like that. Before I get into it, props to Evolving Mick 1986. This is a guy that made me decide I wanted to actually do this. I've been watching a couple of Football Manager stories, and this just was the one that I thought was really good. The guy's taken Alloa from the 3rd Division in Scotland up to the Premier League, and he's in Europa League, and he's doing really well, so check out his videos. Definitely worth it. It was great. Great to watch, and this is basically a catch up just now from where we are, because as you can see here, I'm a little bit quite far into mine before I've decided to actually start doing this. So where we are at the moment, we've played a fair few games. We're at just before the January transfer window. So what we'll do first of all is we'll jump into the fixtures, and we'll quickly show you where we've got to. So if we go back through the beginning, here's the friendlies. Didn't do too badly, just learning the team. A few away fixtures there, and then here is where the season started. Not too great a start. 2-2 draw with Hibernian. 1-2 Aberdeen, drew at home to Dundee United. So 5 points from a possible 9, so not a great start at that point, so could have been better. So going after that, we got through to the Europa League. We had one qualifying leg to go through. We won that relatively comfortably. That was away 2-1, and then we won 2-0 at home, so that was fine. Then we went on to, as you can see here from the start, we went on a pretty good unbeaten run. Only a few draws dotted in there against AZ Alkmaar, who were probably the best team in my Europa League group. Went through the League Cup, drew at home to Hearts, not great, but a lot of goals here. 3-5-0 results, again through in the League Cup quarter final, and this was a bad one that hurt me. I'll quickly show this result. Nope, not that one. That's what I'm looking for. Pretty even game. They got a pretty filthy goal where they crossed in, hit my defender, and then scored. A little bit annoying, but tried to switch up, go attacking, and then I got 2 players injured. Stephen Kelly, unfortunately, quite a long-term injury, but yeah, I finished with 9 players because I'd used all my substitutes by that time. A bit annoying, but still, as you'll see, didn't make too much difference in the league. We went on again an unbeaten run. This game doesn't really count because we'd actually already qualified for Europa League by that point. As you can see here, we've already qualified. It's just a case between us and AZ Alkmaar in the last game to see who finishes first in the group. They will need to, I'm not sure if it's head to head or goal difference. The last guy said goal difference I was listening to on YouTube, but I've got a feeling it's it should be goal difference and not head to head. Don't know if it says on here. No, it doesn't actually. No, it's results between teams first of all, and then goal difference. So we drew against them in the first game, so we need to at least draw against them in this one actually. So if they beat us, they'll go through ahead of us, which is a wee bit annoying, but what can you do? So that's actually our next game. If you look down here, as I was saying, this is a kind of nothing game. We played reserves in this one, which I kind of regretted afterwards, but got a few players run out. Then we've came back with 3 good results, so doing really well. Still in all 4 competitions. I'm in the semi-final of the League Cup. Got the 4th in the Scottish Cup coming up against an unknown team, 3rd Division Devon Vale. And in the Europa League, doing strong, definitely qualified. Just depends who we go through, first or second. Don't really always think that matters because you can still get a strong team if you go through second. So you never know. Could be a good thing. But yeah, that's where we are in the fixtures list. Next video we'll do will probably be from here, possibly to the end of the January transfer window. So to about here, if we can try and keep up. What we'll do is look at stats for the seasons. We're playing really well. away stats. So, this is where we are. Goals, top goals, 51. Only conceded 8. Really good. Attendance, I'm not really happy with because we're playing really well, but what can you do? Won 6 games in a row. Here's the form and stuff. You can have a look at that. Quickly jump onto the player stats. So, I've went into the goals one. There we are. So, Guy Hooper, top goal scorer, 15 out of 18 league games. Not really that happy with that, if I'm being honest. He went in a goal drought for quite a while and then came back, so most of those goals are like 3 or 4 goals that he's had in a few games. So it's not really reflective of what he's actually been doing. His form's been good, to be fair, but his goals, as you can see here, he went through a pretty big goal drought, and then just came back again with some goals again. So hopefully he maintains it. Where are we? Average rating. It's amazing. I've got no idea why we're playing so well, but can't complain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players above 7 average rating. 12 if you count Kyle. They're above 7. Fraser Foster's just below that. He's a goalkeeper, obviously, so it's quite hard for them to get above 7. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. Let's see here, goals conceded. This is went back to the team one. Go back to player again quickly. Overview. Jordan Russell, signed him from Dundee United. Really good player. Played well for me so far. He'll be a good up-and-comer. Contributed a few goals. Plays really well on the wing. Not really used him as a striker. You show you my formation in a wee second. But one that I want to show just quickly. Let's see, tactics. This is my tactic here. I did have this as a tactic, much more attacking, with 2 up front and 2 here. Went to this, which is probably why I've conceded not too many goals, but still scoring a lot because my midfielders are contributing. Joe Ledley scored 6 so far. Ki Sung Nung has scored 5, it's pretty good. Russell has scored 5, not all for me, but he scored a few. Paddy McCourt scored 3, and obviously Guy Cooper is the top goal scorer. This one's interesting. Kelvin Wilson scored 9. He's a defender. Can't honestly say why, but he scores a lot of goals from corners, a lot of headers. So really good. Happy with his development. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. So this is really just a catch up of where we are just now. We'll quickly jump into the transfers. You can see here who we have. Not really changed the squad too much. Brought in Stephen Kelly as a right back. Played really well. Kind of getting on a wee bit in age, but he's going to be my mainstay just now, as probably end up being cover for Adam Matthews, who's a wonder kid, and he's going to be really good. He's going to be my main right back, and we'll use Kelly as in the backup. Probably sell Mark Wilson, although he is a good player. Probably not in my eyes as good as Stephen Kelly, so probably end up selling him. Apart from that, the only one I've bought is probably easier if we jump into transfers. Transfers, there we are. So this is where we are just now. If we've got any history, so this is where we are. Spent 2.7 million. Me personally, I spent 2.7 million. 1.5 on Stephen Kelly from Fulham, Jordan Russell 625k, and Lucas Veronese from Nice. Good young goalkeeper. Probably going to be my mainstay if I can't keep Fraser Foster, who's on loan. We'll try and keep him from Newcastle, but it's doubtful. I've got a couple of players on loan. Probably do better with them when I get them back. Probably put them on a training programme. But this is where they are just now. Keaton's is doing okay at Hamilton, and Atajik is a young striker who's a good player. He will develop, should hopefully be quite good. So that's where we are. We do have a few players waiting to come in. This Alamein from Valladolid in Spain. You can just see stats here. Really good. Hopefully be a good player. Got him for a good value. He's only paid 425k for him. Scored 2 goals in 3 games. Good ratings when he's actually played. I think his manager is not happy with him, wanted rid of him. I'm quite happy to take them off his hand. I've seen them on the market, seen the price they wanted, and more than happy to take them off his hand, see how he does. I've got a lot of wingers, so with the formation I play, I do try and switch them around quite a lot, so good to have. He can play pretty much anywhere. He can play mid, attack centre, can play mid right as well. I don't really have that position. I've got someone here, and two here and one there, so he won't be there or there, but I would be using him. The other guy we've got coming in is Baba. Now he was already bought by at the start of the game. I don't have any say in this matter, but his stats look good, so we'll see how he goes when he comes to Celtic. If his stats are anything to go by, should be quite good. Probably again cover for Gary Hooper. Probably not any better than Gary Hooper, but we'll see when he comes in. I've not actually done a comparison with Gary Hooper yet to see how good they both are, but if this is anything to go by, they're very similar. If anything, Baba's better than the air, so there you go. So he might actually get a game before Gary Hooper. We'll see when he comes. Then this is another one. We're negotiating a contract for a free at the moment with this boy. He's just a young goalkeeper. We're getting him in to go into the under-19s team, and we'll train him up, see how he goes. Should make a profit on him at least, if he doesn't end up becoming another good goalkeeper for us. Injury wise, we've only got Stephen Kelly out at the moment really, and James Forrest, who's coming back from injury. Another couple of days he'll be back, and Stephen Kelly obviously is a big one. Another one I want to mention quickly would be Emilio Zagiri. In real life he was injured. Obviously he's injured at the beginning of the game. He's back in about 4 or 5 weeks roughly, so that'll be good. He's a great left back in real life, and obviously his stats are dropping down on this because he's been injured for quite a long time. I don't know how he's going to be when he comes back. We'll need to see. Might end up just selling him to get the money for him if he doesn't perform where I would want him to. I'll know as soon as he starts playing a few games. I might just sell him to get the money back, because he's worth probably about 2 or 3 million I would say could get for him. We'll see when he comes back. So yeah, that's where we are just now. So AZ Alkmaar are the next team we'll be playing in the Europa League. So it'll be a big game. Try and at least draw, if not win. I think we are at home. Yeah, we are. So it should hopefully be quite good. And we're doing well in the league. I think I've already showed the league, but we'll go back quickly onto it. This is where we are in the league at the moment. So good goal difference. Rangers 6 point behind, similar to real life, so quite happy with what's going on at the moment. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe if you think you are going to follow me on this. I know it's a fairly big team, but my goal with them is really to win either the Europa League and then possibly do quite well in the Champions League. If I accomplish that, I'll maybe move to England, move on to maybe a lower down team in England, or possibly like Spurs, or someone like that, and see what I can do with them. But we'll see how the career goes. But yeah, anything else, any other questions, comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks for your time guys, see you later.